WBAL-TV 11 News Investigates has been looking into issues World Cup fans are facing after buying tickets through StubHub. Now, we've had several people call us to say the tickets fell through at the last minute. Marshall Keely has been talking with fans and demanding answers from StubHub.
It's a moment he's been dreaming of for 3 decades.
I remember watching the 94 World Cup at home how old was I then? Like 10, 11, 12 years old. Just thinking, wow, how cool would it be to be able to go to a World Cup someday?
Albert Shue knew he had to be at this year's World Cup. He started planning before the teams were even decided.
I was waiting for the FIFA, tickets to become available. I signed up for the drops. Unfortunately, never got contacted to buy them directly.
In December, the New York area resident came across 2 tickets on StubHub for almost $900.
Felt like, this is a great deal. Like, yes, it's still expensive, but, it's probably only going to get worse, as we've now seen happen.
The Category 3 tickets had no seat or row number attached, but StubHub promised them by the June 13th match day. Months went by.
I started reaching out leading up, in the days leading up to that game, just trying to figure out, when can I expect to get my tickets?
StubHub told Shue they couldn't help him until 3 hours before kickoff. On game day, he and his wife started making their way to the stadium. That's when StubHub told them,
it doesn't look like we're going to deliver that. The seller's going to deliver them. That's when they sent us a link, for replacement tickets.
That link didn't work.
We're now almost 2 hours from game time. Both of us are, kind of worried we're not going to make it.
The link loaded, but the tickets were gone.
My wife and I, we made a decision quickly on the fly, maybe in the heat of the moment and the emotion. We decided, could we find tickets elsewhere? Because StubHub had also taken down the listing for the game.
Shue bought 2 tickets on a different site for almost $3,800, more than 4 times what he originally paid.
I'm lucky, $3,000 is not going to put me under. Would I like my $3,000 back? Absolutely, because I didn't do anything to deserve to have to spend that much more.
Shue and his wife made it to the game. Still perplexed, Shue found our coverage of other customers' issues, realizing he was not alone.
For me, this is a classic case of a big company trying to take advantage of the situation, trying to take advantage of individuals who they think don't have a voice.
All right, Marshall Keely join us now. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you.
So listen, StubHub, there's some action here. They're helping folks. What have they done so far?
So we've had 5 different customers come to us with these issues. Some of them have been notified that their tickets wouldn't come through 72 hours before the game. Some of them get to the game and then they're told your tickets aren't going to be transferred to you. So a wide range here, but all except for the person you just heard from have gotten new tickets to games. There was one family that went to a game in Houston. There were 3 families now that are going to go to games or have gone to games in New Jersey, and another family that wanted to go to a game in Philadelphia. So a wide range of different experiences here, but a lot of stress and frustration. That's what people came to us with.
You have a good nose for this stuff. So my curiosity is, do you feel like it's a scam, or do you feel like there's a whole lot going on here?
So there's a lot at play. StubHub has told us at times that this is a ticket transfer problem. They say, look, FIFA put out a new app about a month ago that would allow people to transfer their tickets that they purchased directly from FIFA, those sellers, to the buyers in this case. So StubHub is a reseller. They'll take the tickets that people buy directly from FIFA, they'll mark them up a little bit, and then they'll sell them to a new customer. The problem, StubHub says, is that the ticket transfer process right now is not working the way that it should.
From FIFA to them.
From FIFA to StubHub. So getting those tickets to where they need to go is not happening in some instances. They say, look, FIFA doesn't have a real incentive to fix this because these apps are going to go away right after the World Cup. So they're just kind of in limbo and trying to, on a case-by-case basis, fix these problems.
Wow. All right, got like a minute and a half left. Tell me about, there's a theme through some of these. I've seen a couple of these stories, and there's some things that are very similar with some of these buyers.
Yeah, so the thing that we have seen most often is that a lot of these ticket holders purchase through StubHub well before these matches. So 4 of them purchased in December of last year. Obviously, this is a big purchase. They wanted to plan and have some cheaper options in advance of this. You know, you're seeing tickets go now for $4,000 to $5,000 for even some upper tier tickets. And when they did that, some of them were not actually purchasing seats with a game connected or opponents connected to it yet. FIFA hadn't even decided what teams are going to be playing one another.
Just a blind purchase.
Just a blind purchase. I'm going to, you know, I get what I get, right? But I'm going to choose a location and a date. And on those tickets that they purchased, none of them had an associated seat number or row number. Wow. So there's a lot of, there's anonymity there with the seller because the ticket holder doesn't know exactly who they're buying from. The ticket holder doesn't know exactly what seat they're connected to. So in their minds, when they're coming to us, they're saying, look, if my ticket is somehow pulled at the last minute and it had a seat number and a row number on it, I could look back on the StubHub website and see, oh, it's posted again. Maybe then they could track down a problem. In this case, because there's no seat or ticket or category number connected to it, it's really hard to know if a seller is pulling that ticket to then relist it to try to get more bang for their buck at the end of the day, because again, these prices just keep going up and up.
Something tells me your phone's going to ring again, man. I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion. Thanks for coming by.